Good news stories you may have missed, starting with one out of New York State, where Governor Kathy Hochul signed an executive order banning state employees and state officers from participating in insider trading on prediction markets. That same executive order also bans state employees and state officers from sharing confidential information acquired during their job with others that are interested in making a buck on prediction markets. Not just using the insider trading for themselves, but for others. In that very same vein, Governor Pritzker of Illinois signed a very similar executive order. Then over in Oregon, Governor Kotek signed a bill that bans private equity firms from purchasing, acquiring, putting in an offer on a single family residence unless the residence has been on the market for at least 90 days. Now, I will say with this, and I did note this, with this story in the GovHub newsletter, because this story is included in this week's Good News Bears, that is a step in the right direction. I wouldn't be like, whoa, let's get the fireworks out. This is bananas amazing, but this is, like I said, a step in the right direction. Then in California, Governor Newsom announced a new initiative that is planning to bring 3 new state parks to California's Central Valley. The very same initiative is also working to expand parks that are already in existence, with this particular initiative looking to add 30,000 acres by 2030. Are doing this strategically following the passing of 2 bills last year, working with land trusts and conservation organizations to make it all happen. I should also note that the addition of the 3 parks brings California's total number of state parks, when all is done and said and all of the things, to 283. Then in Virginia, Governor Spanberger signed a pay transparency bill. That bill does a few things. One, it requires employers to, when they put up a job posting, to disclose the wage or salary range. In addition, it also bans employers from seeking out or using a prospective employee's past salary history to determine the offer that they will offer that prospective employee in terms of wage. And with that, it also bans employers from retaliating against anyone, aka a prospective employee, that decides not to disclose past salary rates. Also sets up a modus operandi, dare I say, of consequences for employers if they do not follow suit. More details on that story, as well as the others that I shared, you can find those in this week's GovHub newsletter in the Good News Bears section. And like most things in life, you can find that newsletter at the link in bio.